We've got a perfect day for baseball. It's the Pittsburgh Pirates going up against the Atlanta Braves. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Well, Singy, when you consider the top hitters' ballparks in the sport, this has got to be one of them.
I'll say this. Pitchers have to stay with their game. They can't look over their shoulder and think, I have to be fine and perfect on every pitch. Continue to pitch to your strengths, and you'll come out of here with a good outing.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about ready to roll. And on the mound in this one, Chris Sale. What's the word on him?
Four-pitch guy. He's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here, and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early, or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order, and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
And here it comes. And that one fouled off.
That's a ball.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Sale delivers. That one lifted to left. Profar nabs it, and there's one down. Here's the Pirates lineup now. And it's clear the most important job they have today is getting to the starting pitcher early and often.
No doubt about that. That's the best way to disrupt a game. But can they do it? Certainly something for us to pay attention to in this one, partner.
Ryan Reynolds in the box now. No balls and a strike.
One strike.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
Swung on, belted. And that gets down in the corner. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Everything came together for him. Nice job going the opposite way with it, letting the ball travel and not allowing the barrel to hook around the ball. It's so frustrating when you see a good pitch and your hands roll over. It was on the outside part of the plate, and he approached it perfectly.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position at the plate for Pittsburgh, O'Neal Cruz. And that is out of play.
Well, here's a deal not everyone remembers. Cruz was actually signed by the Dodgers in 2015, but Los Angeles dealt him to Pittsburgh in 2017 for Tony Watson. That's a rare trade the Dodgers just might regret.
Strike two. Fouls it back with two strikes. And O'Neal is struck out.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
Always we know. Just some things we show. Oh, cool hat trick. Watch the next.
And now it's Andrew McCutchen. Fouled off down the right side. Ball one there.
One ball, one strike.
Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
1 2.
Here's a high chopper. Sends it across to first. And McCutchen is out. And that is the third out of the inning. Pirates lead one. And now the Braves will get their first crack at it. No score. Back after this on the show. Back at Truist Park. And towing the slab here, Paul Skeens.
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Now in for the Braves, Michael Harris II. Swinging a foul out of play. And now it's even up. That's a laser base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
These hitters today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
Now batting Jurickson Profar. Pickoff move to first. Harris back in on a dive. That breaking ball drops in for a strike.
0-1.
Profar gets a piece there. In the dirt. Runner at first with no outs here. Pitch misses. 2-2.
Great job of laying off those pitches down in the zone to even the count off at 2-2. Such a better feeling for the hitter.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there, and I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in, kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up to whereas you can't get your hands through and the barrel to it. Not much you can do unless you recognize the spin early and you spit on it.
Here is Austin Riley. Right through there for a strike. Harris leads off first with one away. Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. Well struck left field. And it one-hops the wall. Coming home. He will score and the Braves take the lead.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. When you see a ball come off the bat like that, you know it was pretty much a perfect swing. And for me, I start wondering, I'm looking on the computer, what was the exit velocity? This time 106.
Here is Matt Olson. This is another guy capable of hitting tape measure home runs. And that's in for a strike. One out and a runner at second. And a strike right through there. That one at triple digits. Going 2 now.
1 ball.
Squirts away a little bit. Tag, save. He's into third on the wild pitch.
Nice job right there, recognizing the wild pitch and being able to move up to third because of it. Now they've got more options in terms of finding a way to bring him home.
One away with a runner at third. Olsen swings and drives it deep to right. Riley comes in to score. It's 2-0.
Well, he wasn't afraid to hit with 2 strikes. I think he choked up a little bit, maybe spread out, but he got the job done right there.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. And that drops in for a strike. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. And here comes Ozzie Albies to the dish. And that's off the outside edge. And it's 1-0.
He's given up a couple of runs, but the pitch count really not as high as you would think. Might be able to get through this one under 25 pitches.
And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even. Curveball drops in there.
Well, he got away with the mistake right there. A curveball that backed up a little bit, stayed high in the zone. You won't want to throw that one again.
Two outs. That misses the zone, and the count is even, 2-2.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than to have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Hit on the ground to the right side, and that's a foul ball. Can't glove it cleanly. Still finds a way to get off a throw. Misplay doesn't cost him. Inning over. They get 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. End of the first from Truist Park. It's the Braves 2 and the Pirates nothing. Back here in Atlanta, and now the catcher comes up to hit. Joey Bart.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Fastball for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
That one's upstairs, ball 1. Rusty Valentine doing the umpiring behind the dish for us. Maybe the best name in the league.
Yeah, that's a solid one, no doubt. I mean, who's better to ask than you? I kind of wonder if Rusty's his actual name or just a nickname.
Yeah, no clue. Next pitch is outside.
Anyways, Rusty's got a good zone, very good on the corners of the plate, but he'll give pitchers a little bit.
Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. Get out of town. So he blasts one out the other way. It's 2-1.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spit on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
So up next, Billy Cook. Inside, just missed. Sale, a former Cy Young Award winner. He features a slider, a four-seamer, a changeup, and he works in a sinker. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Next offering popped in the air, right field. Kelnick makes the catch for the out.
Batting seventh, second baseman.
So
Nick
next
Gonzalez.
to the plate for Pittsburgh, Nick Gonzalez. That one out to right. Kelnick. 2 down.
Batting eighth.
Now
third
batting
baseman,
Brian Hayes. And first offering is fouled off. Fastball in the inside corner for a strike.
I mean, that's perfect location, right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's back there. Going, gone. He made him pay for that one, and this game is tied. It's 2-2.
Wow, what a clutch swing right there. And now anything can happen in this game. With this pitcher's velocity, a changeup is really a break for a hitter. He got a BP fastball, didn't move a whole lot, and he absolutely tattooed it.
Isaiah Kiner-Falefa up to the plate. Foul ball. And it's fouled away. Swing and a pop-up. Riley gets under it. He's got it, and that is that. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. And we're back. We head to the bottom of the second. So here's Murphy now.
Sean Murphy.
Skeens back to work. Just missed.
1 ball, no strike.
Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Next one off the plate inside, and it's 3-0. Fastball for a strike.
3-1.
Next offering in there for a strike. Now 3-2.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
Battling here as he fouls it away.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And a swing and a miss. That K is his 3rd of the game.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Jared Kelnick, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, guys aren't touching it.
Bart gets to first,
the shortstop,
and that quickly 2 away.
Orlando
We'll take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Here's Orlando Arcia. Left field, Reynolds. And puts the squeeze on that one. And that is that. 2 innings in the book, and it's 2-2. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. And now the right fielder, Tommy Pham. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Pham, in his 10th season, 37 years young. He joined the team as a free agent. Out towards left center, Harris sizes this one up. And a quick out, number 1.
Up next for the Pirates, left fielder
Ryan Reynolds here. Doubled his first time up. In for a strike. 0-1. And there's a foul ball. Tied up here in the early going. Inside, almost got him.
Ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Ball.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
1 down, base is empty. Ground ball left side, and that one handled, and they take care of Reynolds for the out.
Now batting, center fielder.
Here's O'Neal Cruz. He struck out swinging in his first at bat. Tap foul at the plate. 2 outs, base is empty. And that one is inside, ball 1. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Around first, digging for 2. The throw into second, and that's a 2-bagger.
I'm sure he feels really good about
Now
that
batting,
one. Showed a willingness to
designated
drive that
hitter,
pitch the
Andrew
opposite
McCutcheon.
way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Here's Andrew McCutcheon to hit. And that one inside, and it hit him.
Now, Boog, I'll tell
Now
you firsthand,
batting,
retired
catcher,
players,
Joey
we miss a lot
Bart.
of things about playing the game in our playing days, but getting drilled by a pitch like that usually isn't something we talk about.
Bart in the box now, takes strike 1.
No ball, 1 strike.
Outside low, and it's 1-1.
1-1.
That clips the corner.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit.
And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
Back at Truist
Leading
Park,
off
and
for the
here is
Braves,
Michael Harris
center fielder,
II.
Michael Harris II.
And that's off the inside edge. Ball one.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
Swinging a foul straight back. And that one upstairs. And now 2-2.
He can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
Now this is in the air down the line. Pham on his way over, and it's caught for the out.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit.
Now
Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Here's the switch hitting left fielder Jurickson Profar. And that's a little bit high. And that's ball one. One out, bases empty. Swing and a miss. That one at 1-0-1.
Ball. 2-1.
Profar gets a piece there. See ya. Strikes him out for the second time today.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
Austin Riley at the plate. 1-for-1 with a double and a run scored. Pitch misses. Ball one. That's down and in.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
That one fouled off. 2-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. That one just misses.
That was pretty close on the inside, and obviously he's not too happy with the call out there on the mound as he lets the umpire hear it a little bit. This is where you can't let that frustration compound itself, though. You got to let it out and move on.
This one in the air center field. Cruz heads towards it. Brings it in for the third out. And after three, it remains a 2-2 tie. Back here in Atlanta,
Leading
John
off for the
Sciambi with
Pirates,
Chris Singleton,
first baseman,
and set to
Billy
lead off
Cook.
the fourth, Billy Cook. And a bunt towards third. And he barehands it. And that's a great play for the out.
Well, I think the defense was anticipating something here because they were really ready to defend as that ball was put down. Nice little drag bunt, but they get the out. Way to go.
So digging in, Nick Gonzalez. Flied to right his first time. Gets the call. That's strike one.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Swing and a miss.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
That's that classic wipeout slider below the zone right there. Just nasty. Looks like a fastball thigh high that you got to protect the zone, and then it's just that late break that fools you and kind of makes you look silly.
Hayes in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Next offering is in for a strike.
It's amazing to look up and see 88 miles per hour on that changeup. Back in the day, that was a pretty good fastball. But with high velocities these days, that speed differential is right where it needs to be.
It's in and out of his glove. But they get the out at first, and that'll do it for the inning. Down in order go the Pirates. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the first baseman, Matt Olson.
This is a guy that really has the ability to be more than just a slugger and a home run hitter, but to hit for average, to get on base, and to drive the ball out of the ballpark. You know, these Braves showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
No ball. 2 strike.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
Swung on, popped up left side. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Marcel.
Here comes Ozuna up to the plate. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
0-1.
Just missed. All tied up. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And now 2-1 after that missed inside.
If you're going to miss, you want to miss outside the zone. When you miss inside the zone, it's trouble.
Swing and a miss. And now 2-2.
2 balls. 2 strike.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. One down, base is empty. Cut on and miss, struck him out. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Ozzie Albies up to the plate. Grounded out his first time up. Right through there for a strike.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Cut on and missed at 101. 0-2 now. Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. On to first, and it's in time for the 3rd out, so that'll end the inning. We'll head to the 5th, tied at 2. We go to the top of the
Leading off
fifth.
for
Here is
Pittsburgh,
Isaiah
shortstop,
Kiner-Falefa.
Isaiah Kiner-Falefa.
Sale back to work. And a foul ball.
You know, these Pirates, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today. Well, I think he's trying to get a feel for where that one missed. I mean, it could have gone either way, but he looked a little shocked for a second there.
Next pitch, a slider that misses outside.
2-1.
Way out front for strike 2.
2-2.
And now the count is full. And another power hitter lurking in the on-deck circle. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying
Now
off a
batting,
3-2
right
pitch,
fielder,
and I tell you what,
Tommy
he
Pham.
earned that walk.
So the Pirates batting order turns over. Here's Tommy Pham. 0 for 2 in this one. Just
No, that's a
missed.
ball.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Kiner-Falefa on the go.
That's a
Ball
ball.
misses. And it's
He's in there.
safe. It's a stolen base. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. And we're at the top of the fifth. This one bashed to left center. On its way, and that one's out of here. A 2-run blast. It's 4-2. That's their third home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Can be pretty dangerous when you fall behind in the count 2-0. You've still got to try to find a way to keep that hitter off balance. Well, he wasn't able to do it there, and the hitter did a nice job of turning that pitch around, not missing it in a hitter's count.
Up next for the Pirates, Brian Reynolds. He swings and fouls one off.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. He's going to really have to bear down.
And Sale deals. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Man, that slider bearing into your hands like that, it's just so tough to fight off. It's kind of like a cutter and just can eat you up, saw you off. I'll tell you what, hitters have nightmares about that pitch. Perfectly executed out there on the mound.
Cruz in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate.
Oh.
Still only 1 out here in the inning.
That's out the corner.
And there's the automatic.
Dangerous spot for that slider right there. Didn't seem to quite finish out front and get that sharp break. Tell you what, he doesn't want to throw that pitch again.
Sale ready. Stays alive. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there.
Now
Just
batting,
needs to let the
the
ball travel a little
designated
more, and his timing will be
Andrew
back on
McCutchen.
track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Here's McCutchen. He's 0 for 1. Breaking ball misses down and away.
This guy's seen 2 changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. And they'll do it again. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Cannonball coming. It's now 4-2. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Stepping in, Sean Murphy.
Sean Murphy.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Oh! 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Registers the punch out and hits 101.
Well, he's showing some pretty dominating stuff out there in this one, not just in terms of swing and miss, but also in terms of command. All the strikeouts, they just kind of speak for themselves, but when you don't walk anyone, you're demonstrating that you have the confidence in your abilities to truly go right after opposing batters.
Here's Jared Kelnick. That one at triple digits.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through 1 more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Now a drag bunt, third base side. Tosses to first. Bunt attempt doesn't work. They get the out.
Perhaps he rushed just a little bit, didn't set the angle as the infield was back right there, and that's pretty much a gimme for a bunt base hit. Just didn't quite put it where he wanted to right there.
Arcia stands in now, looks at that one inside.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he has attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
Foul ball there. The 1-1. In the air, center field. Cruz makes the grab, and that's the inning.
Now pitching.
Here comes a new arm for the Braves, number 63.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
This is Joey Bart. He's already homered here in this one.
Joey Bart.
That's off the mark, and that is ball 1. Bart measures 6 feet 2 inches, 235 pounds. He's playing today in his home state of Georgia. Here's a 1-1. Yeah, that's fouled off. Outside low. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. On the ground, and it finds its way through for a hit, and the leadoff man aboard.
Gotta love the
Up next for
resiliency he showed in that
Pittsburgh,
at-bat,
first baseman
battling with
Billy
2
Cook.
strikes. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Next to hit, Billy Cook.
That's
First
a ball.
offering, and it just misses. Bart aboard here at first with nobody out. Slice to right. Hops over the wall, and that's an automatic double.
And boy, do they catch
Now
a break.
batting,
Otherwise,
second baseman, Nick
you're looking at
Gonzalez.
runners around the bases and probably a run that scores.
Nick Gonzalez digs in now. Golden opportunity right here. And the
One
first
ball,
pitch
no
misses
strike.
for ball 1.
Well, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
2 runners in scoring position. Nobody out. Next offering is in for a strike.